Well, this is Guns, Knives, and Watches, man, with the ZT, a real B0550, baby. Yeah, we're going to talk about this knife for a second. Now, this 0550 is supposedly a Gen 3, but ZT doesn't qualify generation. But let's talk about what this knife has. This knife has an adjustable, thing, man. It's got that there titanium frame, man, with hardened steel, man, lockup thing. It's signified by that screw right there, and it's got all them there cutouts and everything right, baby. This is the Gen 3 0550. And I'm gonna just sit there and show it on video to make sure people understand that this is the best 550 they ever made, and that everything else they're patterning off of is basically based off this. And this knife, like every knife that I've ever seen from Zero Tolerance, are for mall ninja fags, because this is not for people that really use knives. These are for people that get into the specifications and this, that, or the other, and don't know how to use a knife, or you know, this, that, or the other. Or the people that you just have to produce something to take their money, because dumb people and their money are easy separable. This is one of the products that you create. Now, this knife right here, and I'm sorry if you bought this knife based on my video, because my video was before a lot of use and this, that, or the other, and let's talk about that there rattle. It ain't side to side rattle, it's up and down rattle. And that is because these people don't understand shit about engineering or shit about mechanical materials or anything else. These people are about the dumbest sumbitches. These are like the people at the Ford plant here who are making Ford truck body frames, and they all had to take all their frames and put them in the recycle bin because they didn't understand the concept of hydroforming metal. And if you don't understand hydroforming metal, and that when you put an engine in a frame, it's not supposed to flex, you're possibly a moron. These people are equally morons. These people are the most dumbass sons of bitches. And the people that buy them and this, that, or the other, but I know most of the people are not going to use a knife the way I use it, and they're just like mall ninjas who put it in a box and with all their other knives and this, that, or the other, and they try to look cool because they've got, you know, the boxes and stuff that we use every day and the stuff that we ship stuff with and this, there, or the others. But they try to imitate, they try to be cool, and they try to just act like they know what the fuck they're talking about and act like this is a cool knife. Or, you know, I spent 20 years in the Army, so I know more than you. Oh, good for you. Awesome. Here's the deal. This Zero Tolerance 0550, who is supposedly the very best 550, couldn't make it through simple basic tests. It has a problem with some there up and down play, man. And you would sit there and think that, you know, that there liner lock, man, will take up with that. But unfortunately, the liner lock, what it does is, man, it doesn't want to go all the way in. It wants to be there, man. It wants to be right there. And it fights you when you try to push it in. Well, the reality of the fact of the matter is this is just filler. This doesn't matter. The only thing that matters in this knife is right here. Okay? Right here. Now, I've had to deal with all this crap from a lot of different companies, a lot of different bullshit. And I would tell you what the engineering protocol and what the testing protocol was. Sorry, the testing protocol and what the engineering oversight was on this test of this knife. But I'm not going to, because you aren't paying me. You are getting free information, which means you only deserve what I give you. That's truth. Just like every other product I review, every other product we test. I may be you know, I may have retired at 36 and can stack millions, but the deal is, go watch Nothing Faggy, or go watch this, that, or the other, or go watch whoever you want to watch, man, because those people don't do what I do. Please get the fuck off my channel and go watch somebody else, because the last thing I want you doing is watching my channel. Real shit. Let me show you a knife that passed the trials this knife couldn't. Zero Tolerance, the beast. An old buck, baby. You know, you want to sit there and look at that there, the thickness of that there lockup device, man. Let's look at it, baby. Let's do that. You stupid motherfuckers. Manipulating people is just part of the business, but goddamn, stupidity is just something totally different. This knife went through the same thing as this knife, just for fun, because I knew the buck would fail. Unfortunately, the Buck Tyranny, man, with AS and ATS 34 Boss Street, man, there's no way, man, this knife is gonna work. It's gonna make it. No way, man, because this knife, this Zero Tolerance, is just so much better. It's just so much better. And here we get back to the point. The real deal of all this stuff is to take money out of your pocket. And it's to take everything from you. Make you put large sums of money on credit cards and this, that, or the other, and whatever you owe, and da-da-da-da, or sell your ass to the internet or the cyber world or whatever the hell you want to sell your ass to. I don't care. But you will sell your ass to something, because you have to get paid. Anyone who would justify, rationalize this bullshit as far as understanding design, concept, or this, that, or the other, this is funny. And it's just up-down play. It's just up-down. The actual titanium doesn't even have enough force to want to stay in. But see, you know what? I can push it all the way in, and you don't have any of that tension. I can push it there. The only problem is it doesn't want to be there, and I have to unstick it. There we go, baby. That's the real deal, man. Zero Tolerance, the real beast. Can't come up with something I bought in a mall for 50 bucks, pinned together design. You can't take this shit apart except for a bolt on the side with a thin ass liner lock. Oh my god, that's been discontinued. Oh my god, this one's been discontinued too, but this is more recent. And it can't make up for that. The reason it can is simple. The materials, the methods. See, the titanium here has been, you see bluing? See the difference in color? You can call that whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't give a shit. Colorization, whatever the hell. I don't get into material that much. I have people that do that for me. I am the one that looks at the very best and puts it in a hole, or puts it in its place, because this knife didn't make it through what this knife can, and still have the same tolerances, the same this, that, or the other. I mean, do you realize how absurd that is? I mean, this is nuts, folks. This isn't, I mean, God, folks. This knife isn't even scratched up, destroyed, done anything to. Beat up. Come on, boys. They can't stand me EDCing it. It's guns, knives, and watches. Unfortunately, this is the zero tolerance. The real beast 0550. Have a good one.